Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10 aka AMR10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Being more specific, what I have for you today happens to be the meta Klay Thompson aka the 3-and-D shooting guard build that you should be running for Season 4, because as most of you know, we are currently in Season 4 NBA 2K23, because at the time of uploading this, it just went live. Now getting straight into the build, Klay Thompson is the starting shooting guard, right-handed, jersey number 11 for the one and only Golden State Warriors. I'm not gonna lie, when they did draft him, I was a bit upset because I was a Monte Ellis fan and he replaced Monte. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'6", while weighing approximately 220 pounds and having a 6'8" wingspan. Body shape, as you know, this really doesn't affect the build, but I like to go compact just because defined looks a little bit too jacked, whereas solid built just looks fat as hell. So we go compact because it is what it is. Now, before we get into the skill breakdown for this build, I do gotta say a special thank you to all of you for all the support you've been showing to the channel recently, whether it's liking videos, watching videos, dropping comments, sharing the videos, or just showing up to the live streams or liking community posts. Those are big for me. But I do also gotta say, make sure to check out the community tab, because I recently put up a post about a new series I'm thinking of starting, whereby I take a build, take it through the wreck, and that's how I earn some VC, upgrading the build and allowing you guys to have some fun with it, because it is a spin the wheel type series. But I also gotta say, if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. We are so close to 1,700 subscribers, it is insane. I also gotta say, if you like today's video and you want to see more content like this, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like on the video. Actually, if you like Season 4, just drop a like on the video for the hell of it. And also, drop a comment down below telling me some things you want to see on the channel, whether that be builds you want to see, or gameplay, or tips, or anything you want to see on the channel, because we can do that. Now getting straight into the build, first things first, Klay Thompson, not one of the fastest people up and down the court, so we went with a 75 speed, paired alongside with the 78 XL. Then when it came to the stretch, decided to go to 42. This was mainly paired up with the perimeter defense we went with, and a 55 when it came to the vertical, as well as an 85 when it came to the stamina. Now as you can see, physically it is not the meanest build, but it's nice enough that it will keep up with majority of builds. The thing that makes it stand out is the shooting, but we're gonna get into the finishing first, where we decided to go with an 80 on the driving layup, because of course we're aiming to get that gold Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. When it came to the close shot, decided to go with a 75, because as most of you know, that's the bare minimum to get silver fast twitch. Driving dunk, same thing of a 75, just because we want to get some quick drop offs. And then when it came to the post control, we had to put this up because it is a Klay build and he does have a little bit of an ability to play out the post. So we went with a 65 on this build. Now, we do finish with 16 total finishing badge points, which means if you were able to get a tier 3 badge, more likely than not, you'd go for slithery finisher. Actually, in this situation, you have a weird one where you could easily core limitless takeoff and slap on posterizer, and then yeah, you can really try go for it, but with the low dunk rating, I'm pretty sure that won't be nice, so I'd most likely core slithery and then just get a bunch of tier 1, tier 2 badges to go with it. Now, as I said, the key part to Klay's game happens to be his ability to shoot, most specifically his ability to shoot the 3-ball, because as most of you know, the man has won the 3-point contest, he has dropped some of the craziest threes we've ever seen, and we know him as being one of the greatest shooters of all time. So when it comes to the 3-ball, decided to go dang near as high as we possibly could whilst being efficient with the 93 3-ball, because anything below that doesn't allow us to get Hall of Fame catch and shoot, which is a necessary badge. And then obviously when it came to the mid-range shooting, we decided to go with an 84 because we were trying to get at least 27 total badge points on this build, as well as making sure all tier 1 and tier 2 badges were the maximum they could be of Hall of Fame. And then free throw wise, we did go a little bit on the low end, but we decided to go to 76 just because you might want to take this build into the rec or the pro-am, because rec's where you rep up the most and pro-am is where you just show your true sweat. So we want to give it a 76, that way you can really do what you do and not have to play hack a Klay. But as you can see, that does allow you to finish with 27 total shooting badges. If it's me, real talk, I would core one of these. I'd core limitless, and then it's between you. I'd go Deadeye and Blinders as my tier 3 badges. I wouldn't worry too much about Agent 3s unless you really want to start doing stuff like that. Like, Klay does have an ability to knock down pull-up jump shots, but it's not something I stress about enough to really have to force it like that. But hey, it's all up to you and how you play. Now, the next thing to mess with happened to be the ball handle, where we decided to go to 78 because it does allow us the capabilities of getting that silver killer combos if you really want it. Speed with ball and pass accuracy, we decided to put both of them at the same rating of about a 75, just because at this, it keeps the build a little bit balanced. Actually, I think with speed with ball, we decided to go with a 76 because the 76 gives us that +1 extra badge point. And as you can see, that means that we do have the capabilities of being able to get either killer combos or a clamp breaker. Again, I would personally core killer combos, and then from there, I just spread it around with the tier 1 and tier 2 badges. Of course, I'm not too sure how much you want to run silver unpluckable, just because with the nerf they did on steals, yeah, I'm just saying. But hey, 18 playmaking badge points, that's nothing to be a slouch about. Now defensively, this is where the build stands out because we did manage to get a 92 when it comes to perimeter defense, allowing you to get gold clamps and gold challenger. When it came to the steal, decided to go to 78. Key thinking here was Klay does not get those many steals, but he does love to play passing lanes on occasion. He averages about 0.9 steals on his career. Plus, with the recent patch, fortunately, we made this build after the patch. With the recent patch on the game, it's not as wise to go for steals too tough, so having a high steal rating ain't too much, so we decided to go to 78. And then on the block, obviously decided to go to 70 just because max we could get, plus it allowed us to get bronze defensive anchor. It wasn't the max we could get on the build, but it was the max we could get, and it'd be beneficial because we do get bronze defensive anchor paired alongside with silver chase down artist. When it came to the interior defense, put this up to a 55 just because again that's an extra badge point. And then obviously when it comes to the defensive rebounding, decided to push this all the way up to a 69 because it got us all the way up to 20 total defensive badge points. Now again, in my personal perspective, core clamps, slap on challenger, and then maybe slap on intercept. It depends on how you spread the plus four badge points you get from playing through my career, as well as the +1 you'd have gotten from playing the previous seasons. So as you can see in total, we do finish with 20, 38, 45, 65, 81 total badge points on this build. Adding the +5 you'd have gotten from completing other challenges, that gives you a grand total of 86 total badge points on this meta Klay Thompson build. Now takeover wise, very first one, as you can guess, limitless range, and the next one, if you really want to stick true to Klay, you have two choices. You can either go up with spot up precision, which he is known for, or extreme clamps, which is what I would go for just because he is one of the best 3-and-D guards out there, even, you know what I'm saying, despite the injury and what it's done to him. Now the players that 2K says we managed to get in the shades of happen to be Ray Allen, Devin Vassell, DeJounte Murray. Ray Allen, not that much of a defensive player in his later years, but I get where they're coming from. Like, he could get in front of people. DeJounte Murray, two-way player, and it's amazing. Devin Vassell, I have not watched enough. I've seen that he's been balling out with the Spurs here and there, but I've not watched enough to truly say, yeah. But as promised, this is a 3-and-D 2-guard build, which hopefully you guys enjoy and we'll take into season 4. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to do me a favor. Go ahead down below in the comments. Let me know what build you want to see next, what you think about the stuff on the channel. And also let me know how you feel about season 4. Don't forget to drop a like on the video because it really does help a lot with the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.